Can you tell? I'm not used to being the talker. I'm used to being the listener. So for me, when I'm really listening well, I've put myself to one side and I'm not thinking about what my preferences are, where I want the conversation to go, what I want to get out of it, but really what the person is saying in front of me. And I think because God gave me the opportunity to live in all these different cultures, I've learned that when you really listen to people, you can get to the bottom of their hearts, even if we come from different cultures or backgrounds. One of my favorite stories about listening has to do with a time when I was in Asia. And I was with a woman, and I had a rule that I was not allowed to talk to her about Jesus or God for at least 12 hours of our friendship. And that was so that we could really listen to each other and also make a friendship. And after about 12 hours of spending time together, doing different things, we were sitting in a garden in a Buddhist temple. And this dear person who had now become a friend said, "Holly, what is it that you believe?" And so finally, after putting all this time in, I realized that I could tell her what I believed. And at the end of our time talking about God and about Jesus, she said, "I want to believe that too." And so together we prayed, and she invited Jesus into her heart. And so I think that listening to people and building a friendship is one of the greatest privileges that we can have. And as I listen to them and what is going on in their lives, that God sometimes gives me things to say and ways that I can encourage them, because God is telling a long, long story in everyone's life, and so He has time. And sometimes we have this desire, hey, I want to jump to the part where I get to talk about God and talk about Jesus. But it's okay to trust the Lord with that timing and to wait for the Lord to open the door. And He does that in beautiful, beautiful ways. And He will speak to us, I think, and say, now's the moment. Now you can go for it. So it's okay to wait for that and to trust the Lord in relationship. And at the end of the day, to be able to say what I did counted. And as believers, we have the opportunity to do work that counts for eternity, which is really exciting. So I think that listening to people and building a friendship is one of the greatest privileges that we can have.